New Cork manager Brian Cuthbert's first league selection shows a debut at corner forward for Donal Hodnett from Skibbereen. It's a sign which shows two Clancys in the same half back line, Tom and Tomas, and two players have indicated they'll double up as hurlers and footballers this season. Owen Cadigan at number 3 and Aidan Walsh centre field. Westmeath have also a dual player in their ranks, that's centre half back John Gilligan. Full forward John Heslin start for UCD during the week in the Sigerson Cup, while new manager Paul Beelan has named Paul Sharry at number 12, even though he played in defence during last year's promotion campaign from Division 2. So the start of a new era for both of these counties. Westmeath playing a very, very short possession game and once again getting themselves into difficulty. Paul Kerrigan watched by a couple, indeed 3 eventually, Westmeath players. Out as far as Paul Sharry, the captain. And Sharry from St. Lomans in Mullingar winning the free kick. It's poorly taken, given away there to Donal Hodnett. Back once again as far as Aidan Walsh, and Walsh trying his luck from a fair old distance out, and he's found the range splendidly. First point of the match comes after 4 minutes of play, and it's Aidan Walsh, former Young Footballer of the Year, who gets it. Well, Brian Cuthbert will be very pleased with the start they've made. Michael Shields, many people would like to see him out of that full-back position. It's given it as far as Daniel Goulding, and Goulding has put it over the bar. Man who got 9 points in the 2010 All-Ireland final gets Cork's second score here. Kieran Martin now looking to try and set something up for Westmeath. They need to get on the scoreboard pretty quickly. Martin into a 2-man inside forward line. This is dangerous, this is promising. Jerry Egan hitting it, and Jerry Egan getting the first point of the Alliance League for Westmeath. It's come in the 12th minute and it's 2 points to 1. Lazily down along the line here, and coming across, no nonsense defending by Damien Dolan. In it goes towards Brian Hurley, trying to link up here with Donal Hodnett, 2 young players about whom much has been expected in recent years. That's a lovely kick. Daniel Goulding beating the attempted block, getting his second point of this match, and shooting Cork into a 2-point lead once again. Aidan Walsh, interesting to see how he does, managing hurling and football this year. Goulding came very deep, down here as far as Paul Kerrigan, drifting between the half line and the inside line. Back out as far as Walsh again. Westmeath defenders stay back from him, give him the shooting chance. And that basically is all he needs. The long-range point-taking by Cork in this match has been exemplary. Held here by John Heslin. We haven't seen enough of him so far, but then the possession hasn't been good enough going into the inside forward line. This is better. Here's an opportunity for Kieran Martin, and Kieran Martin's kick is just inside the left-hand upright and over the bar. So it's a 1-point game, and that's a great deal better by Westmeath. Jamie Gonood. Paul Sharry, change of direction, drifting past Tomas Clancy. Now he's got a bit of opening here, out to Jerry Egan. There's a point for the taking, and the teams are level. That's really good play by Westmeath. This is Cork again in the attack and looking dangerous. Fintan Gould takes the credit this time. Day for the Brollies, plenty of them in evidence at this stage. Plenty of encouragement from the small crowd here for the local side to try and get the opening 2 points of the Alliance League. It's backward. Daniel Goulding once again, he's got 5 points in this match so far. Brian Hurley now, 30 metres out from the target. Mark Collins kicking with his left and putting it over, and all of a sudden Cork have begun to find some form, and they dominate now, and they're ahead by 4. Well, now can Westmeath get the ball down to their inside forwards, where they have Desi Dolan and where they have Dennis Glennon ready to cause a major threat. But the passing would want to be a bit smarter than that by Jamie Gunnewd, and it's given away. And Mark Collins, quick as you like, into Donnacha O'Connor, fisting it forward here very cleverly into Aidan Walsh, plays it back out again to Donald O'Connor, back to Brian Hurley on his left, looks crisp, well delivered, and over the bar. Desi Dolan has it in this counter-attack. Measured beautifully in as far as Paul Sharry. Held onto by John Heslin, beating the attempted block and kicking it beautifully over the bar. First from play today by John Heslin, the UCD captain. Beautiful hands by Andrew O'Sullivan to hold on to that. Flicked across here into open space as far as John O'Rourke. He'd love to score. Hand passing it instead here as far as Hodnett. And the big man strikes and puts it over the bar. Cork get the opening 2 points of the Alliance League campaign for 2014. Difficult day for Paul Beelan and for Westmeath. 8 between them at the finish. It finishes at Portkeereen. Cork 18 points, Westmeath 10. During the first half you were asked a few questions and there were some difficulties, but you overcame them eventually.
Yeah, I think Westmeath had a purple patch there with 10 or 12 minutes to go before half-time, and we struggled a bit, but certainly we rallied at the start of the second half, and maybe playing against the wind suited us a bit better in terms of the way we want to play as well.
First half we gave ourselves close. It was 5 all at half time, and we thought we were in a chance, particularly with the breeze, and Cork took over the first quarter of the second half and blitzed us with 7 or 8 points, and we chased the game after that.
Well, yes, a game